Alright, we are live, guys. What is going on? It's Brando Olenek here, and pretty excited to share with you guys a couple tips when it comes to having a low income and how the hell do you live comfortably. I mean, it's difficult. You're bringing in $500 a month, you've got rent, you're a student, or you're bringing in $1,500, $2,500, even $5,000 a month, and you've got bills, credit cards, car insurance, gas, cell phone bill. Like, how do you actually live comfortably when you have a lot of, bills at the end of the month, or a lot of things going out than coming in? And one of the things that I can share with you guys is budget yourself. And I know it's so cliche, all right? But what do I mean by that? I mean, it's very easy to get caught up in the little things, especially when you're associating with friends and family. They're going out, going to the movies, they're going doing things, and you got to sacrifice, especially if you're on a low income. It doesn't mean you can never do those things. It just means if you don't want to increase your income and you're satisfied with it, but you want to live comfortably, okay, then you need to kind of sacrifice the things that, a higher income level would not sacrifice. Because if you had a higher income level, you'd be able to do those things and more. But if you don't want that, then you need to sacrifice some things. And this is exactly what I did in 2012, in 2013, and in the beginning of 2014. All right. I looked at what I wanted to do and what I didn't want to do. All right. And one of the things that I wanted to do was like save up to buy a car. It was an expensive car. It was like 10 grand. And I was working a full-time job, making a certain amount of money every single week. And I realized if I was going to save up this money, and I gave myself a goal of like a year to buy this car, right? If I was going to save up the money, that'd be most of my paycheck. So I realized I couldn't go out to dinners whenever I wanted to with my friends. I couldn't go out to the movies whenever I wanted to with my friends. If I really was going to buy this car in 12 months, which was my goal, then I was going to have to sacrifice, those dinners and going out to the movies. Not all the time, but whenever I would usually go out, when I used to, I was going to have to, just decline and maybe just watch a movie inside, or maybe just have a dinner at my house, okay? Maybe just do things inside instead of going out. And that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about budgeting, okay? And that's what will make you live a little bit more comfortably and actually be able to hit goals that you have. If you have something you want to save up for, or you want to have a certain amount of money saved up, okay, it'll allow you to live a little bit more comfortably, and you won't be under as much stress because you feel like you have to do things because friends and family are doing those things. You don't have to do the things that they're doing, okay, and they'll still love you and they'll still support you, okay. And that's one of the things a lot of people have problems with, because they feel like this pressure on them that they have to do these things, and it's an external pressure that's not even real. So how do you live comfortably on low income, guys? Budget yourself. Look at how much money you're bringing in, and then sacrifice some of the things that you would normally do. Don't go out as much. Put that money towards something else. Actually save it. And actually have saving goals. I would encourage you, have saving goals every single month that you want to hit, or have certain amounts of income you want in your bank account. And it'll allow you to live comfortably, because when you are dwindling in money, like you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're not living comfortably. All right, you are not. And you know what I mean if you've been there. You're just not. You're always thinking about money. Money is always on the mind. But if you have savings and goals you want to hit at the end of the month, like saving an extra $200 at the end of the month every month, or an extra $500, all right, that compounds. And then 3 months later, all right, you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about things that people who are living paycheck to paycheck worry about, because you're saving every single month more and more and more money. Therefore, you can have a little bit more comfortability, and you can go out a little bit more, not spending all your money, but you can go out a little bit more, have a little bit more free time while you keep saving that money. And I hope that makes sense. And it all comes down to budgeting, all right, having goals, all right, and that's really the criterion. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Another tip I would give you is, honestly, if you want to live comfortably on a low income and you're not pleased with that, then look at different career paths. Look at changing your career path to make more money. And that's one of the things I looked into back in 2014. I was like, you know what? After I bought my car and did all that, I was like, I want to make more money. I'm done, living paycheck to paycheck and saving, and I'm unsatisfied with the amount that I'm saving. I was just unsatisfied. I wasn't fulfilled. I felt like I could make more, and I felt like I was much more as a person than I was getting paid. So I looked at entrepreneurship and business. That was the first thing that I went for, went all in. And I was able to quit my job 5 months later, which is not average or typical, but that's my story, guys, and that's what I looked at, and that's something I would encourage you to look into if you want to make more money, because then you can, you know, your comfortability can go up a little bit more. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Brando Linux signing out. And before I do, if you want to find out more a little bit about my story and how I was able to actually do that in 5 months, go from a baker at Red Lobster to creating a full-time income business on the internet, being an entrepreneur online, and firing my boss, having financial freedom at, you know, 19 years old. Now I'm 22. Then I'll leave a link down below to my website. It's 123marketingtips.com. You can go check it out. There's a video training series there. And other than that, guys, I'm out. Peace.